Welcome back, dear students. Are you happy at home? Are you ready for today's class? So let's start the class. In the last class, we completed the story The Light on the Hills. Did you read the text? Hope you all read the text. Today, we will discuss the textual activities based on the story The Light on the Hills. So all of you take your English text and take page number 88. Activity 1. Here is a short story analysis template, but it is not completed, so you have to complete it. Here, you have to analyze the short story The Light on the Hills. How will you analyze the short story? Yes, when analyzing a short story, you will need to consider elements such as the setting, characters, theme, tone, imagery, point of view, and conflict. So here, you are asked to identify those elements from the short story. Short Story Analysis Template. What is the title here? Title is The Light on the Hills. Who is the author? You know, Lucy Clifford. Now, look at this table given below. Some elements of the short story are given below. They are setting, characters, characterization, theme, tone, imagery, point of view, and conflict. Students, the definitions of each element are given just below that. Now, shall we read it one by one? All of you listen here. Setting. Where does the story take place? Characters. Who are the characters in the story? Characterization. What are the personality traits of each character? Theme. What is the main idea of the story? Tone. Describe how you felt reading the story. Imagery. What pictures could you visualize as you read the story? Next, point of view. In whose point of view is the story told? Last one, conflict. List and describe the different types of conflicts from the story. Which of them were internal, that is self versus self, and which were external, that is self versus person, society, or nature. Students, now shall we complete the story template? Okay, let's do it. First one, setting. Students, where does the story take place? Yes, very good. In the field. Now, characters. Who are the characters in the story? Yes, very good. The boy and his little sister. Look the next one. Characterization. What are the personality traits of each character? Can you tell me? The characterization of the boy is love for sister, ready to accept his sister's advice, ambitious and hardworking. The characterization of the little girl is loving, mature, encouraging, thinks positively. Theme. What is the main idea of the story? Yes, very good. Emphasizes the importance of motivation and hard working to attain success in life. Students, what is the tone of the story? Describe how you felt reading the story. Yes, touched to read about the loving relationship between the boy and his sister. Next one, imagery. What pictures could you visualize as you read the story? Tell me. Yes, the glimmering sunlight, rustling leaves, rippling stream with the light shining upon the hills. Next one, the wonderful picture of a brother and sister at work trying to paint a picture. Next one, point of view. In whose point of view is the story told? In the boy's point of view. Last one, Conflict. List and describe the different types of conflicts from the story. Which of them were internal and which were external? Students, internal conflict means self versus self, and external conflict means self versus person, society, or nature. Now tell me the internal conflicts. The desire to paint a picture versus lack of confidence to paint it. Now tell me the external conflicts. The desire to paint a picture versus society's response to an imperfect work. Students, hope you all understood this activity. Now, shall we move on to the next activity? So, all of you take page number 89. Look, activity 2. All of you read the question given there. The question is, a few of the major incidents of the story are given below. Complete the following flowchart. Students, an incomplete flowchart is given here. So you have to identify the major incidents in the story, the light on the hills, and complete the following flowchart. Some of the major incidents are given here. Students, do you remember the main events of the story? So first of all, you have to identify the main events of the story. Hope you all identified it. All of you read the first one. The little sister watched her brother paint the portrait. Second one, she suggested a few changes to the picture. What will be the next one? Yes, the boy was unable to draw the picture. Then she tries to build up his confidence. Next one is already given there. A big tragedy struck their family. Then the little boy is filled with grief at the death of his sister. Next one, sorrow gives him power and he draws the picture which wins him recognition. Then, perfect love helps one to work and to wait. It also gives happiness. Then it is called heaven. It is already given there. Hope you all understood this activity. Students, all of you do these two activities in your textbook, okay? And study it very well. Students, in page number 89, the next section is Let's Enrich Our Vocabulary. Here, activity 1 is a homework for you. Do it yourself. Students, we will discuss this activity in the next class. So, see you in the next class. Thank you, dear children.